What's going on? Hey, this is Greg McIntyre with McIntyre Elder Law, helping seniors protect their assets and legacies. I'm up coming off the Continental Divide, Great Blue Ridge Parkway. I've been up in Asheville today and spent the night at Rumbling Bald. Who's filming? Here, Stephanie. Say hello.
Hi.
So, I love the mountains of North Carolina. It's really, really nice. It's just beautiful. And as fall goes on, it just gets better and better because all the leaves change and the colors. So I like to come up here in the fall and just hang out. Love the mountains. Talking today about VA aid and attendance planning. Steph, if you wouldn't mind, if you'll take it and just tend to questions. If anyone asks any questions, that might be easier. Workers, I told it straight up. It's going to ask me to do.
It's on me.
So, Conference of Western North Carolina social workers at Columbus, at a place called Laurelhurst in Columbus, North Carolina. I was there recently. Actually this past week on Thursday. On Thursday we spoke there. Had a great turnout, had some other elder law attorneys there from Asheville. It was really nice. Really enjoyed it. Liked meeting with some fellow elder law attorneys and getting to speak to those groups and social workers. Just had a lot of really, really good, strong groups there represented. And one of the questions that came up was about VA aid and attendance planning, and should you use an attorney or a financial group, or there's some kind of groups, not sure what they are really, to do VA aid and attendance planning. And I answered it something like this. Before I answer it though, Steph, did you have a good time this weekend?
Yes, it was awesome.
I love coming up the mountains, don't you?
Yes, it's amazing. Had a lot of fun. Thank you.
You missing our kids?
Very much so.
I don't get that. I'm just kidding. I love the kids. Miss the kids too, but definitely love to get away for a couple of days. So, the social worker had asked, should I use that financial institution or some kind of financial outfit, some kind of outfit that's advertising themselves to do VA and attendance planning, or an attorney? And here's how I answered it. I answered the same way today. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Steph's going to watch the screen and convey any questions that you have to me verbally so we can answer those. Steph, and we have any questions, Steph?
Not yet.
Okay. So if you have, let's say you got a benefit coming in of $1,700 per month, and your Social Security is $1,000 per month. Well, that might get you, maybe you got a little more. That might get you some of the way, maybe with another $1,000 or so per month there toward paying for in-home care. Well, I'm sorry, that might pay for in-home care. Certainly if you have a spouse caring for you, that's an extra $1,700 a month. That's great. That's amazing. That's great added income to the family when you really need it. And to pay in-home caregivers. But if you have to go to assisted living, or let's say step up to full-time nursing care, your costs are going to increase probably $5,000 minimum up. Okay? Up to 7, 8. I've seen it as high as $12,000 per month for nursing home care, depending on where you are and what level of care you're getting and the reputation of the nursing home. So that being the case, your VA aid and attendance isn't necessarily going to cover that. So you're going to start, you may say, for instance, the financial company may move assets to try to get you qualified for VA aid and attendance. And they'll do it in such a way that, for instance, the money will come back to you using certain financial tools and information. Is it still on?
Yes, I'm sorry. The camera, I touched in the camera switch, but go ahead.
You're fine. Switch it to you.
No.
So you're prettier than I am anyway. So there's no look back period for VA aid and attendance, okay? So you can move assets all you want with no time limit before the application. There is a look back period. I'll just give you North Carolina's example because I'm an attorney in North Carolina. In North Carolina, there's a 3-year look back period called Special Assistance Medicaid, that type of Medicaid, which covers assisted living care. There's a 5-year look back period for nursing home Medicaid, which covers nursing home care, or long-term care Medicaid, it's called. So if you improperly move assets under the Medicaid rules, just to qualify for VA aid and attendance, and within a short period of time, or within, say, 3 to 5 years, your level of care of your loved one or yourself increases greatly to a need for assisted living or nursing home care, then you're in a really tough situation. You're in a bad situation. You're in a situation where you're disqualified, or there's going to be a real penalty period to get Medicaid to come in and pay for assisted living or nursing home care, which is what you need, and you don't have the funds monthly to pay for it. So that's what I like to call practicing law without a license. If you're a company out there, hear me now. You're practicing law without a license by doing that type of planning without doing it under a lawyer's care, and ignoring the Medicaid elephant in the room that's right around the corner. And there's other issues too that I won't go into, but will maybe on a future Periscope or video blog. So should you get an attorney or a private finance company? I work with a lot of great financial people who really care about seniors and really know a lot about how to protect seniors. But, if you just have a company who's trying to qualify you for VA aid and attendance and push financial products, they're only interested in selling you those products that'll help you qualify. They're not interested in whether you're going to be disqualified for Medicaid down the road or really going to end up losing those because you've got such a penalty period, you have to pay all that money back. So consult a knowledgeable elder law attorney on that issue. Do not use one of these private financial outfits. If you've got a private financial outfit that's trying to do this type of planning, call me. My number at work is 704-259-7040. I'm Greg McIntyre, the elder law guy. And you can talk to me directly, and I'll tell you why you're practicing law without a license. And I think you ought to be sued in the state of North Carolina and every other state of the union.
Hey, why are we in South Carolina?
So, I'm Greg McIntyre, the elder law guy. This is my wife, Stephanie.
I think we're lost.
No, we're not lost. So, consult an attorney before you engage an outfit that might be trying to rip you off, okay? And not plan appropriately.